So to answer your first question, how do I take the first game defensively? We gave up too many points. That's not our standard. They're really, really, really good. I'm not taking anything away from them. Um, they're good enough to where we're not being who we need to be. They could beat us, and it almost happened. Um, but just the confidence in our unit and who we are every day, they weren't good enough to go to overtime with us if we did not shoot ourselves in the foot as a team like we did. They're really, really, really good. Um, and they made us better. Um, so take nothing away from them and their preparation and their coach, man. They're solid, man. Hats off. But um, too many self-inflicted wounds, too many missed tackles. Excuse me. Too many MAs, too many bad alignments, too many bad eyes, too many on my part as well, not hustling it as much to the ball. Man, we can just get so much better. Um, so that's how I take it defensively. How do I take it as a team? I'm glad that happened week one because it's gonna make us better for any other encounter we come into. Because going triple overtime week one is everything you don't really expect. You expect to go in there for a war. We knew these guys weren't gonna lay down. They're really good and they're really hard to beat. And they're really hard to beat there. So we knew that as well. Um, but I'm very glad that that happened, and I'm glad that we continued to show that we can fight and that we got some grit and we have some texture to us. So I think that's a very positive thing. That's how I see it as a team. Well, I mean, from last year to this year, we can't even really watch last year's game versus, I mean, other than the players because they don't have those coaches anymore, so their schemes change. Um, the offensive coordinator is a very young, nice guy. He's cold. He was at HBU. He was at Western Kentucky. So his offenses pride themselves on tempo, getting as many plays off, getting as many points off as possible. Um, that's what they pride themselves on. And so, I mean, we're gonna have to defend that. We're gonna have to be ready for that. We're gonna have to be ready to weather the storm that is tempo, and not give them what they're looking for to let the tempo continue. But man, they're really good. They're rolling right now, So take last year and just throw it out the way. They got some of the same players. They got two really good running backs. Statistically, the best running back duo in the nation. If you look at yards and touchdowns, it was those two guys. Um, and so they're really good, man. They got talent. Starting quarterbacks out. Next man up, he's a guy as well. So there's nobody that we can look at lighter than anyone else. Man, they got a great head coach who I've known about for a long time. I don't know him personally, but people like him wherever he goes. And his players play really hard for him, and he's a winner. He's a good dude from what I've heard. A lot of my teammates were coached by him, and a lot of my friends who were at Baylor, they told me about the guy. So I mean, they got a guy in front of them that's going to lead them that I'm pretty sure it's easy to get behind and play hard for, and they're going to play hard for each other, and they're not going to want to lose, especially to us, especially after coming down here and doing what they did to us a year ago around this time. So we're going to have to prepare at a high level if we think we're going to go up there and get a win, which I think we can certainly. So we're going to have to be ready.
What does that say about him?
Do you remember our conversation before the last game
I
that I
I
told you?
do, I do.
Are you surprised?
No, but I always like to ask you.
Oh, I'm not surprised at all. That's him. I told you, Derek's a warrior, dude. You never meet another dude like him, for real. He's that dude every day. Whether he's playing football, whether y'all are eating, whether y'all are lifting weights or running or doing extra anything, he doesn't want to lose. He doesn't want to be out competed. No one has more spirit or heart or attention to detail or care about what they're doing than that dude. He's that dude everywhere he goes. I'm not surprised. Nobody on our team was surprised. If you thought Derek wasn't going to play, you tripping. Surgery or not, everybody knew that man was finna play. So I'm not surprised. And he gonna go out there and handle business. That's the kind of dude he is. He's solid, man. They don't make too many like that. You ain't gonna meet another dude like him, man. He's solid. He gonna go get his work done. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I would lie to you and say, oh no, it doesn't. If I said that, I would be making that up. So for sure, we ain't worried about last year. Sorry to ruin the question. We're not talking about that. Um, we ready to go out here and get our be 1-0 this week because we have goals for this season, and we're gonna see these team here or there every other year starting next season. And so we have to blaze a new path, man. They got us and rightfully so because we weren't on our best game, and they capitalized, and they were the better team that day. Um, so unfinished business, I guess, but that's not where our headspace is at, man. We just want to go win a game. We have to go beat these guys. We have to go beat these guys if we're going to go accomplish the goals that we have, and if we're going to be the team that we are. Because all the things we've told ourselves about who we are and who we want to be this season, I think we can really be that, and we're seeing glimpses that we are that, and we're going to figure out if we really are that after we have this great test this weekend, and it's going to propel us forward into where we're going in the rest of our goals. So we ain't really worried about unfinished business, and we're not worried about nothing 2021 because you can't take none of that from here. You can take a little bit of the motivation, but that's really going to die out too. You got to have your motivation too, how you prepare during the week and wanting to be better for this year's team. And so that's where we're headed at. That's where our focus is at. Yes, sir. I mean, newcomers to our team, yeah, but they're not newcomers to this game, man. They do their thing. Like, they've done their thing wherever they've been. Jamal Morris has been a guy at a higher level than Houston conference and all that wise. You know, he's been a dude, man. He's been handling his business at a high level for many years, you know. So I don't call him a newcomer. When you said newcomer, the first thing I thought of was Matthew Golden. He's amazing, right? Amazing. Joseph Manjack, not really a newcomer to our squad, but he's amazing. Noah Guzman, man, what? That dude is a dude. Like, he's a guy. Noah Goose. Yeah, man, I'm so glad he's on our team. He's doing amazing. I think in our linebacker room, man, everybody's pretty seasoned. Everybody is, to me, we prepare like veterans every day. We prepare like we know what this costs and that we've been here before, and that's how we prepare. So I wouldn't really say no one in my room jumped forward as a newcomer and did well. But I think as a team, man, we have people that are new to our team and they jumped in and filled some big shoes. And now that those shoes are not their shoes, they're not the shoes of anyone from last year no more. It's them. And I think they jumped into their role and they went crazy. They did what they had to. And so, yeah, I don't know if I answered your question, but
No,
yes.
like you said, maybe a guy like Manjack for him to step up in that moment and make that kind of play. You know, you guys, it doesn't surprise you because you're out there with him and you know what capable of.
Oh
But
yeah.
that's still, I mean, it's a big play. I mean,
Oh, it's a huge play, huge play. It's bigger to us than it is to anyone else watching. I can guarantee you that. It may look cool on ESPN or from the stands, but when you're in the locker room and when you're in fall camp with him and when you're in practice with him and when you're in the training room in the hot tub and the cold tub and the conversations you can have then, and when y'all are in the training room and getting ready for practice together, and then you see this on a daily basis, like, it means so much more when you're a part of that sideline. So, oh yeah, that's a ginormous play. But again, about like the same thing I said with Derek, I would be lying to your face and making something up if I told you I was surprised that he did that. He does not wear gloves every day in practice, and he teaches me things about catching the ball. And I don't really catch nothing, but he be teaching me stuff. Like, he do that, man. That's really what he is. And another comment on him, man. I don't know. I'm very blessed, man. I'm on a team with a lot of solid men, great men, individuals. He's gonna be a great dad. He's gonna be a great whatever he chooses to do. Like, he's just dedicated, man. He's humble. He doesn't speak very much. He gets it in, and when you speak to him, he has a lot of wisdom, and he's funny, man. He's always the same dude every day. You know what you're getting from him. So when he did that, I just lost my mind. But I knew he was gonna do that though. I didn't think he was gonna drop that for sure. But man, we got a lot of guys that's new that's gonna step up and do that, man. BC, y'all saw BC running that ball hard, man. You know, like, we got dudes, man. So yeah. My high school coach told me a quote. Coach Michael Troutman. He's at Sinton High School, like Central Texas, where he went to school at. He just went back, athletic director, head coach over there. But he was my first linebacker coach, and he's like a father to me. And he always used to tell me, uh, all battles are won or lost before they've ever fought. Sun Tzu, Art of War, right? Answer your question. I do that during the week, but I'm watching dudes all off season. When we get our schedule, I'm watching dudes. I'm watching the games from last year. I'm on the roster. I'm looking. I can't give you all my sauce because we on the look. I can't give it all to you right now. So we're gonna have to talk on the side. I'll give you a little more sauce. But I'm doing this all year, sir. You can't you Coach Mack always say you can't expect to win on Saturday if you lose every day during the week. If you're not putting your best foot forward from Sunday to Saturday, you can't expect to win on Saturday. You can't have losing habits all through the week and then jump on Saturday and expect you're gonna win. So during the week, I'm for sure diving in and just tightening up. You feel me? But a lot of the work goes in on the front end, so that when I get to this moment, it's already engraved, it's already instilled, it's already cemented. I kind of know what's going on. Learn about people so you can understand what kind of players that they might be, what they might like to do, what positions they might want to put them in, what kind of things they're better at on the field, so you can, better tune your defense to that, and you can try to stop it and contain it best you can. But I do a lot of that in the off season. Tighten up on it during the week. Well, man, we do that all year. As soon as they drop the schedule, we peeping everything. Not too much goes unseen for us. Yes, sir.